Yeah, I can see my own picture at least. Let's see. I wonder if you can hear me. Yeah, my sound is coming through. That's great. I'm gonna patch from scratch. It's gonna be a long one. Jump in. Feel free to jump in. Feel free to ask me questions. I'll monitor YouTube chat. Um, I don't have anything. Completely, uh, completely empty. Well, there's these. This one I've just forgot to depatch. Other than that, I have, as you maybe know, on the left side here, I have, well, my other case with my nifty case and my Droid controller, which I've set up completely different here. So yeah, we'll see if anything comes out of it. Yep. So I have plans to do sort of 4 voices uh, plus 4 percussion voices. We'll see how far I get. But yeah, my idea is basically to start with setting up a bass voice, and there's a number of different ways that could be done. Yeah, I have to figure out which solution I like the best. So let me just present you with some options. I'll also say hi in chat. Let's see. So I usually do my bass voice with a combination of like the top these two VCOs, one of them being the Dover A1110-1 standard VCO, and the other one is the ST Modular Honey Eater. The Honey Eater is awesome in itself. It's like it has sub octave out, can do 1 and 2 octaves at the same time, which is awesome. So already there we've got a pretty fat with a PH sound. I've also sort of been thinking of doing a bass voice with the FM voice in rings. Definitely a possibility too. I think I'm just gonna do like a dual oscillator thingy with the standard VCO and the Honey Eater. I could do 3 VCOs if I wanted to as well. I have an Instruo Toner Hero as well, which is the wave folding one. So kind of a lot of options. Yeah. Let's just try something. I'm just gonna have a sequence running from the Droid setup, just so some notes come out of it. And we'll have to adjust the levels as well because I've completely changed everything. Let's see. We'll see. Should at least be coming. Something should at least be coming out of the both the CV and the gate stuff right now. So I interested in. Yeah, sorry, Smooth. It's quite quiet because I haven't patched the first voice up yet. Which I will do in a second, and then stuff will come out. So far, I've just been myself mumbling, which I suppose isn't that engaging. I'm just trying to figure out what cable lengths I should go for. Let's see. I have, let's see, the first I can actually do that with a short cable, because the way my rack is patched up right now is that I have a lot of cables out of the Droid controller, or the Droid Master, which all go into this fantastic little hole here called Molten's Hole. Oh, right, I can turn my voice. That's that I can do, or that I thought I could do. Yet it's on maximum juice. Let me see if the system itself allows me to do something. Otherwise, I just have to raise my voice a little bit. Let's see, sound input, input volume, yeah, all the way to the max. Is that better? I hope so. Let's see, I have, so this one is the CV, it goes out here, I can put in the buffered mult here, and I have a gate here that goes into, let's go with any envelope. That seems reversed. I think it's like that. Good. And then we can just patch that into the oscillators themselves. Let's grab a short cable here. Volt octave here. Let's see, and let's just start with that one voice here. And that can go then into like its own, I'll go down to this one, which is the slide 1U module, which is basically I'm just basically using it as a mixer. That's a long cable, I don't need a long cable, I need a short cable. Can I reach, nope, longer than that. Let's see, I have cables in so many different lengths, but I don't have the right amount of them. This one though, yeah, that's a stretch, but it goes the right way, it goes the right place. Let's bring it up to, let's see, I have, yeah, so my rack is quite full of a lot of small bridges. And one of the bridges is this one over here. It's an ADAC 1U strip bridge, and that goes directly down to the mixer, so I don't have to pull cables across the case, which I find quite nice. Right now I'm struggling a little bit with finding the right cable length, so I'm just gonna try out some random cable length here. That one does the trick, and in a moment we should have audio. We have audio. Not super interesting audio, I'll give you that. I have an envelope as well in a moment. Just barely reach it. There we go. And that is number 2 here. Goes here. Ah. Yeah, I think I've set up the module to dock from the microphone. I hope I didn't reverse it. That'd be interesting. No, it should sidechain from my microphone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of noticing that I don't have any pitch. Ah, there we go. There we go. patch from scratch here, so it's gonna be a lot of and maybe something. I can't guarantee anything about quality, but there'll be some stuff coming from the rack. I'm doing 4 voices. One of the voices is going to be my chord oscillator, the polysematic, so that's going to be very easy to patch up. Basically because it runs MIDI, it only has one modulation input. The rest we have a lot of options with. Right now, it's bass. Let's see, maybe, I'm always a little bit unsure. Yeah, sorry about the low voice stuff, I can't turn it up any further than I already have. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do. I can try to put some sort of filter on it in OBS, add a gain filter perhaps, give it a couple of dB up. So yeah, 3 dB up is what I dare to do without without being afraid of crackling and saturating it. I hope it helps a little bit. Let me know. Anyway, I love this filter. It just it's really great. Keep it around there. I am, however, gonna switch things around a little bit, just because I know that a bit later down the road I probably have a desire to sidechain the bass, and I have an envelope that already does that from the Droid system. So in that case, I'll actually need another VCA. And the smart thing about this envelope here from Modular is that it already has an VCA built in. So I'm just going to disconnect the audio, and I am just going to connect the output to the envelope like that. And then I am going to take another cable. Let's see, is this cable better? And then the VCA out goes back here. I can just disconnect this here. Interesting. I need to plug the right cable in. There we go. And that means we suddenly have an envelope out we can use for something else. We could, for example, feed into the filter. Actually, if I was really desperate for VCAs, there's actually a cool feature in this MS-22 module, basically because it has a gain input. So that means it can essentially act as a VCA itself. So using the secondary modulation input, I could emulate a VCA with that, but I'm not going to do that right now. There we go. I think one of the problems I have punchy enough right now, but I think we can adjust the envelope a little bit. Is quite high, quite loud. At least seeing it peaking in OBS once in a while. So yeah, this is gonna be a nice stream in the way that everything is gonna be over the air. I've switched laptop. I've reinstalled OBS. I haven't imported the old settings over, so I'm starting from scratch. Yeah, so very nice. Let's see. So turned it down a little bit here. Yeah, not sure. Yeah, settings are super tricky. I mean, the good thing is I'm not sure I got it right the first time over, so getting a chance to do it over again is always nice. Alright. Did it get a little bit more punchy from that? Oh, good to hear, good to hear. Yeah, basically I've switched the channels on my audio interface to the ones that are actually microphone input, so they have like tiny knobs to adjust the level, and I've sort of eyeballed it from the side, top side view here, because it's like hidden down there. So getting the levels, the two sides, the left and right, completely identical is also a little bit tricky. Yeah. I've turned the mixer down, I've turned the knobs down, the pots down. Everything looks green now. That's good, I think. And like we only have a bass voice going. We're probably going to add some more stuff soon. Yeah. So what's the next step? I've kind of envisioned it like that. I have well, the sequence is set up in the way where the bass voice, I can completely dial it in as I want to, and with like pots for each note in a 16-note sequence. The second voice is I've set up with a CV looper, so I can just play something on the keyboard and it will loop it back, which is also nice. We're gonna see how that works. But that means that as soon as I connect the keyboard up here, I can start playing by hand. Good to hear with the levels. Really, really nice to hear. Let's. I'm just gonna turn this slightly down to have something in the background while I figure out what our second voice is going to be. So here we have a lot of options. We have basically flats with all that includes. Stock FM DX7 bank right now. I haven't bothered or haven't sort of had the energy to try to experiment with a lot of DX7 patches. But I mean, I like a lot of them, a lot of the bundled ones. We also have the opportunity to just build just a single voice with donor thingy here. And I think actually it sounds really nice if you do it properly. Let's see, that's gonna be number 6 over here, and we can do that up in, there we go. So that's vol per octave from the second channel of the Droid, and I'm gonna feed that back into audio in of my Wasp filter. Turn that all the way up so we don't hear the distortion too much. And need another cable. Pass out into number 2 here. up as well. Let's get that here. Longer cable. It's this middle size of cable that I'm running out of all the time. I stocked up on a lot of sort of long cables, but I found out that I much prefer not to have like cables going from like the top to the bottom of the case. Instead, I'd like to have small sort of breakout points, which sort of allows me to limit the stretches of the cables, but that means that it's the sort of middle length stretch I'm running out of, the one that is supposed to run sort of approximately the length of a single row. These are hard to get, or no, maybe they're not hard to get, but I don't have any that are enough. That's the point. Alright, so I need to unmute that channel here. A small cable for the voice output. Right. Also helps if I actually feed the gate seems to come out of this one. And this seems to be CV. Yep. Let me just check whether my tuning is correct. Much better. That was a bit of reverb there. Quite a plucky envelope right now. Doesn't sound very good, honestly. Let's figure out what to do with this. Thanks, Musta. I mean, if I wanted to sound better, I can just turn up the reverb, right? Yeah, reverb, secret sauce. Totally secret sauce. I'm actually considering a thing here. I'm just considering whether I should just stack this voice together with elements. Get a little bit sort of a background plucky thing going here, which means I'll just mute it for a second. I have this very nice clone of mutable elements, and I like it very much. I'll put these microwave time knobs, whoever built them originally, put these microwave knobs on the right side of it, including the tuning part of it, which made them super sensitive, super annoying. Let's see. Well, so I'm just trying to warn you that I might have to tune it before anything nice comes out of it. Let's see. I have that's the voice. Still working? Yep. Alright, so I need to go from there to there, so I can use one of my longer cables for that. I also kind of need a mult for the gates. I suppose that's gonna be this one. Meanwhile, in the background, I'm trying to figure out which cables I do have. Here we go. Here. And then just a couple of cables to the output. Long enough? Yeah, just barely. Ha! I warned you they were going to be out of tune. just gonna listen to just the elements for a second. Yeah, so nice. Alright, let's see. I think just to get it over with, I'm gonna do the chords now. Both these clips where you can sort of hook in your cables, and they're quite nice, quite finicky, and very clearly 3D printed, so I should consider doing my own. There currently is no logic behind my choice of cable colors. I'm just picking stuff based on what length I think is the right length. All right. Not in tune. Virtually that. I'm gonna reset that sequence. Apparently I had programmed in a sequence for the chords. Just gonna reset that. stuff going on. Definitely stuff going on. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. I'm gonna see what I can do about that bass. I think it doesn't really do what it's supposed to do. But we're in composing territory then, or at least sequencing territory. What the hell? Yeah, you're also seeing me trying to troubleshoot a Droid patch. Because I'm running some beta software on it, and I think there's a bug here that I've run into. So off screen right now, I'm just fiddling with the sequencer. See if I can make it a little bit more interesting. Interesting. Adding some modulation to that quite screechy voice we have. I'm gonna tune down the elements one octave because I think as soon as I add it, it sounds really, really screechy. Like this is too much. I'm also gonna try to figure out how I balance it. So let me just go back to tuning mode. Well, I have a third voice, or fourth voice, depending on how you count, to patch up. It's so annoying. The reason it sounds a little bit shabby here is because the CV looper is basically better than I am at keeping the rhythm. So it's jumping because I'm jumping. Jesus. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, so the third voice is automatically an arpeggio. Automatically, I've set it up as an arpeggio. And for that, I am gonna go with the good old trusty. I'm actually gonna do a. Where am I? I've run out of buffed modes, so it's just gonna be a single one. I'm gonna use rings, I think. Yeah, why not? That goes out of number 7 here. That's a short cable. Sort of continues down. Might as well just patch it in here. Yes, sir. Here. I'm gonna check what I wired up for controls. Ah, yeah. There's some ratchets set up here. What's going on here? It's definitely not the right pitch channel I'm doing here. Something is obviously fishing here, because it just seems to keep going even though I've muted it. Let's check what the output actually is. G13. Oh, that's that one. That explains it. No, we're not supposed to play anything now. So, we have the self oscillation here. Hi, Dana. Didn't see you earlier. Just troubleshooting my patch really right now. Mostly because it seems to not do any of the stuff I wanted to do. Oh, maybe not. Ah, perfect. This is supposed to be 100 BPM, yet things are moving in really arbitrary directions on my patch. Okay, I have some troubleshooting I need to do on my own time, I think, here. But basically, some of my voices don't respect mute, which I find really hilarious, but in a tragic way. But we've managed to set up the voice, nice. We've also managed to try to set my OBS up. I've been going for about an hour. It's a good time to take a break for me. I'm gonna do some troubleshooting, some tuning, and some other calibration stuff here in my own time. But it's been a pleasure to just throw some ball, try to patch some stuff, and start from scratch. It's been a while since I've streamed anything, and at least now I can say that an empty. Oh, I just found out why the rings wouldn't stop. Dampening knob was all up. But anyway, I solved half of my problems already. Yep, I'll be back soon, I hope, if time permits. Otherwise, I'll see you at another opportunity. Take care. Bye.